Now, one of the things that we are seeing in China is that the NEV penetration rate continue growing. I mean, the new energy vehicle sales in China continue growing, and it is now 4 months in a row seeing the new energy vehicle sales in China exceeding 1 million, which shows you that this market continues growing, and the more it grows, the more companies like Nio will benefit from this. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this is, well, we just got the new energy vehicle sales or figures from the 1st to the 10th of November, and I must say they are looking good because the NEV retail sale is up 10% in the same period from the 1st to the 10th. And something very interesting is that the China retail sales of all passenger cars, including gas cars, the figure came 3% lower than where the figure was around the same time or in the first 10 days of October. But interesting thing is that the new energy vehicle retail sales were up 10%. So we are seeing car sales dropping overall, but new energy vehicle sales reporting a 10% increase from the previous month or as compared to the previous month, which shows you that majority of the car sales that were generated in China are new energy vehicle cars, which is why the fact that we are seeing new energy vehicle cars increasing whilst the overall general car sales in China is declining. It means that the decline is coming mostly from the gas cars, right? We can agree to that, because if it was not like that, we're not going to see this 3% decline. The fact that we are seeing a decline but new energy vehicle sales are up 10%, it means that the decline comes from gas cars or engine cars, which is something that is pretty exciting, and it shows you the potential that lies within companies like Nio. I mean, from the 1st to the 10th, the total car sales in China were around 567,000, up 29% year over year, but 3% down from last month. So 357. In fact, let me quickly do the math right now as I'm recording this. 310, 567. The penetration rate in the first 10 days, it was around 54.7%. This is the penetration rate of new energy vehicle cars, because this 310,000, which is the new energy vehicle car sales, it is more than half of the 567 sales, which were the total number of sales for car sales generated in China, which is good, which is massive, which is bullish on EV stocks like Nio, because the more the NEV penetration rate increase is the more we're going to see car companies like Nio doing exceptionally well. Now, you will know yesterday we're talking about some of the things that led into Nio not selling that much or not seeing some good insurance registrations, which has to do with the Shanghai registration license plate issue, which is currently there, and we now know why Nio did not do well. But this NEV penetration rate, 54.7%, I think it's bullish, it's massive, man, and it tells us where companies like Nio could be in the near future. You will know that the new CEO said very soon we should expect the NEV penetration rate getting to 80% in China, meaning that 80% of the sales or car sales in China should be from the new energy vehicle sales in the next 2 years, which we will see. But as it stands, it is still playing around 53, 52, 54%, which we will see where it will be by end of the year. But I don't really disagree with the new CEO, because if there is one thing that we are seeing from China is that they are really pushing the new energy vehicle sales, or they are really prioritizing new energy vehicle sales over gas cars, which is why the subsidies which they are offering on new energy vehicle sales surpasses that which they are offering for the gas cars. I mean, it is for this reason that even China, the government, is encouraging their departments to buy new energy vehicle cars, lead by example, by EV cars like Nio. Yesterday we were talking about Chinese government talking and making example about Nio, so that Nio models, Onvo models are good products, which is something that really excited the new investors, because I mean, seeing Nio as made as an example by the Chinese government, it speaks volumes also, because you know that Nio is the one car company that is making a big name for China outside of China, not just in China, but also outside of China, which is massive, which is bullish, which is why yesterday I said China will never allow Nio to fail. China will always find ways to support Nio, which is why the battery thingy, where you have to check your battery every year on an annual basis, it favors Nio because Nio already is deploying battery swapping station, which will make this initiative by Nio, or this technology development by Nio of battery swapping station, to be a very important infrastructure for EV cars in the future. Because once people in the next 2-3 years they realize that their cars are having battery issues, or their batteries are not passing the tests, this will result into Nio, of course, attracting quite a number of people. Because when you subscribe to bus, which entails you going to swap their batteries in these battery swapping stations, you don't get to worry about the batteries, what happens in the battery, the warranty, and all that stuff, which is something that is pretty exciting. And it is for this reason that, man, the future is just so bright for Nio. The more this NEF penetration rate increases, Nio will be favored, or Nio will be one of the companies that scoop some good sales, which is bullish, which is massive, and we look forward to that. So yeah, man, do your own due diligence. Tell me what you think about this. I think this is bullish, this is massive, and not only tells us when Nio is right now, or could be in the short near term, but it also tells us when Nio could be in the long term. Long term will win. Blue sky is coming. What excites me is that some of you guys out there, you are taking these low trading price as opportunities to load the boat, because you know you are in it for the long term, and you know the potential that lies within this Nio stock. Yes, ignore the day-to-day movement. There are some people that are selling like crazy. I mean, how many people did you see selling after 3,800 insurance registrations for Nio and Onvo? Quite a lot. And I can tell you, after yesterday's of course news we read about why insurance registrations for Nio were that low, I'm sure where they are, they regret doing that, because they panic sold Nio because of the share price, because of the insurance registrations, which is why I always tell you, long term will win. Blue sky will come. Be patient. Do your own due diligence, so that at least you are comfortable as you are investing onto the Nio stock, because share price wise we know that it is very volatile. So tell me what you think about this. Otherwise, I'll appreciate if you can just hit the likes button, comment, subscribe, and once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell, so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Blue sky is coming. Long term will win. That's all from me, and God bless you all.